Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much for being here and for all of your support. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see what is the most attractive thing about you. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Group number 1, what is the most attractive thing about you? Okay, group number 1. So right away, what I see for you guys is with the Page of Swords here, that tells me that you guys are the type who are good at whatever it is that you put your mind to, okay? And I really feel like people find that to be attractive, okay, because they wonder, how do you do it, you know? And I feel like you don't have to have any background knowledge. Just like whatever it is that sparks your interest is like, it's like you guys, you know, you read up on it, you've watched YouTube videos on it, whatever it is that catches your attention and that you want to be able to do, it's like you figure out how to do it, okay? Like you guys are like masterminds in that way is what I'm seeing. And yeah, and I just feel like not only do you end up learning it and doing this thing, but it's like I feel like you guys do amazing at it, okay? And people are blown away by this skill that you have, okay? So I'm actually getting like magician vibes with this group, okay? It's like turning anything you touch into gold, like an alchemist type feeling. That's you with whatever it is that you want to be good at, is what I'm seeing. And also with the Page of Swords, it's kind of like, you know, that's like the detective card. So I feel like you guys are naturally very observant people. You're the type that's up on the latest, whether it's what's going on in the world or what's modern, you know, the memes, just like what's trending. You guys are just really up on the latest is what I feel. And, you know, I also feel like you guys are like the type to know like who is dating who, you know, not even saying that you gossip. It's just you're that observant with what has changed with people and their social media, okay? So very observant to detail. Just you're in with the know, so to speak, you know, and yeah, just like if somebody needs to know about something, like they can come to you and you will provide them with that information is what I feel. And then along with that, okay, so we have Temperance here. So I feel like, you know, whereas maybe in the past you guys, you know, would have like intense emotion about a lot of different things and be animated and this and that. Not that anything's wrong with that, but you might have been like a bit intense before with your emotions. I feel like now you kind of have this different approach. And I feel like, you know, a lot of you are diving into spirituality, and that could be what is bringing this more balanced you, okay? And I just feel like, yeah, some of you might meditate or you do activities that really put you in the moment is what I'm getting, and that's helping. That's helping keeping, you know, your emotions in check and like you operating from this more even keel place where there's now like this sense of ease about you. So I feel like people being in your presence feel at ease and like everything's all right. And that is what is also coming across as being one of your most attractive traits, okay? Because I feel like, you know, especially with all the change and stuff going on in the world, it's like the people that bring that sense of peace, you know, being in their presence, I just feel like it's such a gift to be around, you know, and that's you guys, okay? And, you know, if some of you aren't there yet, I feel like you will be, okay? Like you're on this path where I feel like more and more you're becoming more mindful, more present, more grounded, and more peaceful as a result. Okay, and then with Judgment here, I feel like, you know, you guys have definitely gone through some kind of transformation, okay? And it's like you are coming across now as like this new and improved version of yourself. You know, like I'm just getting like this elevated version of you is coming through with Judgment card. And, you know, okay, I would even say, you know, you guys have gone through a glow up, like you are showing up differently. You know, you have this radiance about you, I feel. And on top of that, okay, so like the colors that are standing out is like the gold, the purple, and the green here, which I feel like your intuition is heightening, you know. I feel like you guys are operating more from inspiration with these light bulbs and like this magical like stuff around her. As well as coming from the heart, okay? Like the green just says heart chakra. So I feel like things are really starting to come together for you guys. You're coming across as being a lot more authentic and really coming from the heart now. Okay, so on top of that, we have the 8 of Earth here, which says that you guys are the type to not only, you know, whatever it is you put your mind to, you figure it out, you know, you're good at it. It's like you also, though, like you really put in the time, the energy, and the effort, okay? Like you're the type that would spend long hours working on something that means something to you. And I feel like and even if you don't get results right away, it's like you stick with it, okay? There's this level of commitment with you guys that, you know, not a lot of people have. I feel like a lot of people want results quick, and you're in this for the long haul, you know, and it's like you don't stop at anything. Like you guys rise above challenges, okay? And that is really attractive. So I'm also getting this level of integrity with you guys that is really refreshing for people. Since, like I said, a lot of people like to cut corners, a lot of people like to quit when they don't see results, and it's like, you understand the process though, okay? And I feel like that comes from maturity, that it's kind of like, yeah, anything worth doing is possibly, for some things, it's going to take time and it's going to take patience, you know? And I feel like that's what you guys do. Also though, you guys are so in tune with what you're intrigued by. It's like you spend long hours doing whatever you're inspired and passionate and intrigued by. So to you, it ain't no thing, because it's like, what would you rather be doing, you know? For others of you, it might not be that, okay? You might just have like long hours studying, okay? So that might not necessarily be what you're passionate about, but what's coming through is you understand that the end result will be worth it, so you do it, okay? And then with the Hermit here, okay, so that goes hand in hand with Temperance. And I feel like, yeah, like I was saying, I do sense this transformation that you guys are going through. And, you know, it's interesting because I'm also getting a very independent vibe from this group. So I feel like you guys are the type that can go long hours, you know, without talking to people or a long span of time, and you're okay with that. But then all of a sudden, like initially I got the Hermit reversed, so I wasn't going to read reversals for this reading, but it did come to me as a side note that sometimes you guys can kind of get kind of lonely. Like you love your independence and alone time, but at the same time it's like if you're out of balance, if the Temperance is reversed, and it's like, yeah, I get the sense of like a loneliness, and that really honestly tells you that, yeah, maybe things are a bit out of balance. Maybe you're spending a little bit too much time on something, and just to be mindful of it and reconnect with others, okay? But all in all, group number 1, I'm feeling like you guys are really like honing in on your skills, your talents, and really like using them to their optimal potential, you know? And then, okay, with the Page of Air, which is the Page of Swords, it's like, it ties the whole thing together, okay? I feel like you were really, and this card in particular shows like, you know, I feel like this angel is just about to take off, because that's how I feel like you guys are. Like the phoenix rising from the ashes, like you guys are really emerging as this elevated self, you know, call it a glow up, doesn't matter. But you guys, you know, are starting to take like this new approach to life. Like you're really emerging, you know. Actually, that goes hand in hand with these cards as well. Okay, so honestly, yeah, you guys come across as being cool without even trying, as well as I also get kind of an observer feeling with my pineapple card. But yeah, that's what also is coming through. Like, whereas before you guys might have been more in the background, you know, kind of observing and learning. Now I feel like you guys are really emerging and stepping forward, stepping out, and stepping into the spotlight, really like claiming your crown, okay? King or queen vibes coming through for this person. And you know, like you're really shining is what I've been saying. And I do feel like it's inspiring others, okay? So keep doing what you're doing, group 1. Also with my So Basic card. Okay, so that's not calling you basic. It's just saying like, yeah, you know, you are up on the latest, like I was saying. And I feel like, you know, you're modern, you're hip, you're bringing this spirituality. You have this interesting blend of like being a hip, you know, spiritual person, basically. And I feel like, you know, you actually, the way that you are and the messages that you speak to others brings it to people on a practical level where they can actually like apply this stuff, okay? And if you're like, what? Well, I feel like anytime that, you know, you comment on somebody or tell them something, you know, it's furthering that person along, okay? Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so what is the most attractive thing about you? Okay, group number 2. So right away what I'm seeing for you guys with the moon card here is that you guys are coming across like you are fearless currently. Okay, and even if you feel like, that's how you're coming across, okay? Because I see that you guys have gone through this process of really, you know, shining the light on a lot of your fears and coming out the other side of it even stronger and with more depth, you know, emotional depth to you, like this card displays. And you just really like, you know, emerging from the water as this new person who's really got this depth of wisdom now and is moving forward more and more fearlessly. I understand that's a process, but that's how you're coming across, okay? And it's now like you guys are really bringing in the fire, okay? And really like showing up in life. It's like, whereas before you might have kind of hesitated or wondered where your place was in life, now I feel like there's this newfound confidence that's coming across like this more of a fiery essence, okay? So whether you're a fire sign or not, it doesn't matter, because it's when you tap into the fire side of yourself that I feel like you guys really come alive, that you really shine. And I'm just getting this feeling of like, yeah, I'm not hanging out in the background anymore, not hanging out in the sidelines. I am stepping out, okay, and showing up fully. And I feel like, you know, the more that you bring this new confidence with you, the more people are really like wowed. And this is what's really coming across as your most attractive trait, okay? And along with that, you know, really tapping into this Knight of Wands energy is like, I feel like you guys are just having more fun. Like, it's kind of like, whereas before you might have overthought things, now you're just kind of like living in the moment, you know, really starting to enjoy life more is what I'm seeing. And, you know, if you're still in the process of like healing and dealing, it's what's coming, okay? But I do see that this is your most attractive trait. So I feel like you're further along than you think if you think you're not in this place right now, okay? Either way, it's when you tap into this place though, I'm like, I get it. Like, people are taking notice, you know? You're gonna have people hitting you up more. You're just really magnetic, I feel. And I see that you guys are becoming more authentic, and you are like just dancing to the beat of your own drum, you know, just doing your own thing. And like, it's like unconsciously giving people permission to do the same thing, you know, that you're like telling the world, hey, it's not only okay to be yourself, but it's what you should be, you know, like, yeah, it's like you guys are giving people permission to be who they are because you're being who you are. That's amazing, group 2. And on top of that, with this 10 of Pentacles, I feel like you're always like leveling up. You know, you're always bettering yourself. You're always looking towards what goals do I want to accomplish? What intrigues me? What inspires me? What do I want to do next? Type feeling, you know. So your future's always, it's like you're always working on yourself and your future is what I'm seeing. So very goal driven person, but you do it in such a way that it's not humdrum, I feel. Okay, so like with that fire, it's kind of like you go where you are inspired and what intrigues you. And then with this card, so you're also coming across like the Queen of Earth, okay? So you have this amazing balance of this new fiery self as well as this grounded, you know, mature, like practical self, which is the Earth sign. And I feel like, you know, you're very, again, like very focused on yourself as well as what do you need to do to get to where you want to go, okay? Which is super attractive. I feel like you guys inspire people with that. They see you as being very motivated, very, you know, ambitious. But like I said, but like with this more kind of like fun way than a lot of people. Like, you keep it fun, I feel. And then with the The 8 of Fire here. Okay, so that also tells me, like, yeah, you guys, you know, some of you might be in the spotlight. Either way, I get, like, your communication has, like, significantly, like, you guys communicate like professionals, you know, like the way you speak, you come across as confident and at ease. You're very knowledgeable. And again, I'm getting this very fun, lively, animated style of how you speak. Some of you might be doing something that's physical, okay, that I feel like not a lot of people do, or either way, it's just coming across. And others of you are traveling, okay, so I'm getting a lot of different possible things, but either way, it's like things are moving. You guys are really shaking things up, okay, so some of you might have gotten into something new, even. Either way, though, okay, so you guys, like I said, I'm definitely getting a big mixture of earth and fire vibes here, so I wouldn't be surprised if you weren't an earth or a fire sign. But then we also have water, and, you know, it's kind of like, okay, so some of you might actually end up collaborating with somebody, or they might be a key to helping you. I feel like there's something creative that you guys would like to get into. Either way, okay, so it might be a collaboration, or you might end up meeting somebody, okay? Yeah, it's interesting that's come through in the attractive video. But either way, I feel like connections in your life, forming these connections, these heartfelt connections are important for you in your path, is what I'm seeing. If you notice here that, like I was saying, there's a lot of fire, there's earth, and there's water here. So that tells me that air is not needed for you guys right now. Like, there is no point in getting caught up in your head, in doubts and fears, or overthinking anything, okay? Because really stepping into your power and, you know, operating from this fiery but grounded space where you take practical steps by being guided by your inspiration and what ignites this flame within you, while keeping these connections in your life going, is what's really going to create that 10 of Pentacles dream reality for you guys. Okay, so yeah, with the lit card. Okay, so yeah, you guys, you know, you're definitely cool. You're modern. You bring the spirituality and modernness all, like, you blend it together. And I feel like people really resonate with how you are and whatever message you have to say, okay? It's inspiring. Again, with this, I do feel like you guys are shaking things up. Like, you are stepping into this new space, this new way of being, and you're just being authentic and letting the pieces fall where they may. And I think that's amazing. As well as we have yes. So that is like confirmation from the universe, from spirit, whatever, that you guys are on the right path, okay? And I feel like, you know what, along with that is going to come, you know, naysayers, haters, whatever, but it doesn't matter because, you know, it's kind of like your tribe is going to resonate with you. So stay true to you in this process and know that, you know, you can't care what any haters say, because this is, kind of like they're projecting. Yeah, I just see it. I see you guys really blazing down this new path that really just, like, where you come alive and you help others come alive is what I'm seeing, group 2. And really it's mostly about you being you know, and following your passion and what inspires you. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Group number 3, okay, so what is the most attractive thing about you? Okay, group number 3, so right away we start off with the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so that tells me that you guys really do come across like a self-made person. Okay, I see you as being independent, self-sufficient, and really, you know, getting that dough. And like, you guys just appear like you've got it going on and like you don't need anybody else. Not saying that you don't want somebody, but it's a very like, I'm whole and complete on my own energy. So I feel like, you know, you guys are really coming from this place of like kind of basically being unstoppable right now. Okay, like a very magnetic energy, and it's very attractive to others, okay? And I feel like, you know, you might fluctuate here and there, but overall I feel like that's the energy you're stepping into. So I'm sure you guys notice too, like the more that you come across, like you don't have to have somebody in your life, like the more they start to show interest, okay? And along with that, I'm just getting like, it's like with the Page of Wands here, okay? So that's a very like a free looking card, like a very spontaneous, I'm just gonna do what comes to me in the moment. So I feel like whereas before you guys might have been kind of overthinkers, you know, or get caught up with this or that, you know, the past, whatever. Now I feel like you guys are coming more from, okay, so first I want to say, like, I feel like you guys, you know, often people who watch these videos have gone through some kind of a transformation, okay? So I feel like you're not getting hung up now on the past. Like, you have really, you know, like, shine the light on, I feel like you guys have gone through a healing with this transformation. So now it's like you're moving forward with a more spontaneous, free spirit type vibe, okay? As well as this is an element of fire. But it's also coming across as being yellow. So that tells me it's a very optimistic, fiery card. Okay, so yeah, you guys, you have this new optimism about you. Okay, so which I feel like makes you really shine. Okay. And you're just like coming across as being more playful, more fun, more free, okay? And just like doing your thing, I feel, which makes other people want to be around you. They want to be themselves. They want to do their thing, okay? Very similar to group 2, actually. But along with that, you guys also have this depth to you with the 5 of Cups here. And because of what you guys have gone through, I feel like you have this emotional depth, you know, with all this water, and it's a very green-blue card. So I feel like you guys really can connect and relate to others in a way that not a lot of people can. Okay, so I feel like people, when they meet you, and if it's somebody, this group is so choosy. I feel like if you choose to connect with that person, this person is going to feel seen, they're going to feel heard, and like you form instant connections that make it seem like you've known this person your whole lives, you know? But yeah, it's because of what you've gone through. It's because of this new wisdom that you have now that you're emerging with this new elevated like self, okay? So it's like all coming full circle now, you know? You're really taking charge of your life with this 9 of Pentacles. You're really starting to have fun with this Page of Wands, and you have this emotional depth and wisdom that really helps you to connect with others on a deep, soulful level. Okay, so to take this all further, we've got the 9 of Earth, which is also the 9 of Pentacles. I love how this like happened in the other groups too. So yeah, again, I feel like, you know, you come across like you don't have to have somebody, and you're going to make it, you know, on your own, and you're going to flourish, you know. But I do feel like this group is open though to somebody. It's just like I said, like you're owning your life though. Okay, you're taking charge, you're taking control, and you're steering the ship where you want it to go. Steering the ship of your life where you want it to go, basically. So you're not being swayed by, you know, all these different opinions, what people think you should do. It's like you are doing your own thing, okay? Definitely like forming your own path, because I feel like you're tapping into your authenticity now. After what you've gone through, it's like you're owning who you are. You're stepping forward with this more bold energy, okay? While having fun with it. Okay. So you guys are also coming across like the King of Air. So even if you're a girl watching this, okay, so I feel like you guys are very observant. You're a quick study, okay? You can read people. You can figure things out if you don't know it, but you're naturally intelligent. So I feel like you do know a lot. So that's actually similar to group 1. It's kind of like if your guys' mind is made up about something and you don't have a clue or any background on that particular topic, but it intrigues you, I feel like you'll figure out a way to do it, okay? Whether it's, you know, research, YouTube videos, doesn't matter. And then like, not only will you guys do it, but you'll do it like better than everybody else. So you come across kind of like a magician in that way, okay? Like turning anything you touch into gold. Like you guys are amazing at what you do. And I feel like this blows people away because they wish they could do that, okay? So very like a self-taught person, basically. I also feel like this group in particular with the King of Air has the capacity to also teach what they learn or know. That's also coming through, okay? I feel like you guys have really good communication skills. I'm also getting that there's something about the truth with you guys, okay? You know, you're all about being in integrity, okay? So I feel like you don't even mess with those that say one thing but then do another. Yeah. Also with the King of Air here, I feel like you guys kind of have a poker face, okay? Like you don't reveal, like, you're not very animated. Like you don't really show your expressions. And I feel like, you know, it's kind of like in poker, like not showing your hand, you know, like, so you're kind of calculating in that way, actually. So I'm also getting a mysterious air with this group. With this card and this card in particular, you guys do come across as being mysterious and only revealing what you want people to know. And I'm just getting like, yeah, so people are intrigued because you don't wear your heart on your sleeve, you know. You're not an open book, I'm feeling, but you have that mysterious air about you. But like I said, like, but when you let loose and have fun, like, you're fun. You might not necessarily reveal anything, but like, you know, you're definitely a joy to be around. I see that. Okay, and then with the Seven of Earth here, so we've got somebody who, for some of you, I feel like you like to stay in shape. But either way, I'm getting like really good work ethic, okay? This is often my work hard but play hard group. Okay, and I see that with these cards and then these cards. But either way, it's kind of like you're very rooted in the world and reality, okay, with the Earth card coming through strong here. But at the same time, you know how he's looking at that fairy, it's like you're also like implementing spirituality though. So I feel like you're keeping this like the magic alive, so to speak. But more than that, like you keep your mind focused on that which inspires you, that which elevates and stimulates the mind, okay? So yeah, I just feel like this group understands, I think, what you focus on expands and your perception creates your reality. So it's kind of like you like to now, whereas maybe you didn't before, like really start to hone in on what is it I want to focus on? What is it I want in my life, okay? I also feel like this group is good at manifesting too. Like I said, this group is good at whatever they put their mind to, and like challenges don't phase this group, which is also attractive about you. Okay, so yeah, we got the needs coffee card. That always tells me that that's a very, like, that you guys are very go-getter-like. And if anything, you might actually need to make more time to take a break. But I feel like, you know, this go-getter nature of yours really intrigues people, okay? It inspires them to, well, first of all, you guys are very intrinsically motivated, like self-motivated. It's like you've got this inner flame and you just kind of want to see what all can you do? What all can you accomplish? I feel like it's a game for you guys in a way, whether you realize that or not. And I feel like that it inspires people, so it makes you, you know, it comes across as attractive. I feel like others want to do better in your presence is what I'm feeling. Yeah, and then with my Just Peachy card, that goes back to when I said like you guys have like a poker. Okay, so with the Just Peachy card, okay, that goes back to when I was saying that, yeah, you guys come across like you are cool, calm, and collected, you know, with that poker face. So people can't really get a read on you. You come across like you've got this ease and this flow about you, even if you're feeling things intensely. I just feel like this group, you know, likes to come across as being boss-like, and which you are. You are stepping into this boss-like nature. And I feel like, you know, it kind of just makes other people feel at ease. That's also similar to group 2. And I feel like they just find that to be so attractive. Like you guys make it feel like everything's going to be all right, you know, and just like a rock for people. And I feel like they feel, like I said, like, it's kind of like in a world where things feel pretty chaotic and like, you know, there's just a lot of unknown and change going on. It's like, that is such a gift, you know, and to be around people whose presence makes it feel like everything's going to be all right. And I feel like that's you guys, okay? Yeah, so it's like, it's interesting. A very protective vibe coming from this group. That's the other thing. I feel like you guys are fiercely loyal people too, to whoever means the most to you. And then with my Believe card, I feel like, you know, it's like you guys are an amazing support and encouragement to others. I feel like, you know, you get people believing in themselves. It's kind of like that meme that says, you know, hang around me and I'll have you believing in yourself, like that you can do anything. I feel like that's you guys. And honestly, it's like you guys have come so far that it's like you just, you inspire others, you know. Like I said, you have that amazing ability. First of all, like I said, like very independent. yeah, you can do it yourself type, but you also bring in this fun and this like, there's also this creativity and just spontaneity, as well as, you know, making people feel at ease, very intelligent, but you also connect with people and on a deep level. It's like, so honestly, group 3, you come across like the full package. So all this together makes you a super attractive person. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys.